Did you know that even a shy person will influence over 10,000 people in their lifetime? So, what are we going to do with our influence? What are we going to do to help serve our purpose? Did you know that you have natural talent inside of you? You already have gifting and talents and abilities inside of you that can be used to bless and encourage other people. When we do what's naturally inside of us, our God-given talents, and find a way to be used, we get encouraged. We feel fulfilled. We feel like we're serving our purpose. At whatever stage we're at in life, whatever we're doing, we can still use our talents and abilities. So say that you're a busy parent and you work a full-time job. All we have to do is do what we can, how we can, within our sphere, within our small circle of influence. We can tend to get overwhelmed because we look at the world and see so many needs. I got that way, and I realized when I was a mom with little ones and my life was very full, that all I needed to do was look for one purpose at a time, to use my talents to encourage and help whoever came into my life that I thought I was supposed to help. We can tend to feel overwhelmed. The world is a very needy place, but we only are responsible to do what we can see and what we can think of to share. Sometimes we will just step into a role. We see a need, we see a person that needs help, and we have the ability to help them. We might not realize that it's fulfilling our purpose because it comes natural. It may be that we're encouraging a person in our workplace. It may be that we're making phone calls, that we're using our time or physical abilities or sharing our money. I think that the scripture fits in here beautifully. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. I had a really fun time asking people about what they thought their purpose was. One couple I talked to was Sam and Courtney, and they're in their 40s, and they're raising 4 children in a busy household. I could relate to that. I remember those days with 4 busy little ones. And what they found was, when I asked Sam, he said he hadn't really thought about it. And he quickly came up with his role was to be a leader within his household and in his work environment. And he wanted to be a great father and a great husband. Courtney, his wife, seemed to have thought about it before, and she said she felt very strongly she needed to represent Christ to her children in the day-to-day grind. Haley is 18, and she said she wants to make a difference. She wants to make people happy. And I said to her, well, how will that be fulfilling your purpose by making people happy? She said, when I make people happy, I'm in turn making myself happy. Angie and her husband own a small business, and they are in their 30s. And she said she wants to make a difference and she wants to be successful. You know, we all can be used in different capacities. It may be in a very small venue. It may be starting out with one person, and then it may expand to many people. We can really make a difference in one person's life. You probably remember the story about the boy out on the beach and somebody observing him after a storm where all the starfish had come to shore. And he was taking one starfish at a time and throwing it back into the water. And an old man came up to him and said, you know, there's so many starfish, you can't really make a difference. And the young boy said after he threw a starfish in, well, I made a difference in that one starfish. And you know what? That's really kind of the way it is. Our role is just to do what we can, not to grow discouraged. If we need to do a rebalance and realize we're doing too much or we're becoming frozen because we don't know what to do, we just need to stop and look around and see the needs around us. And you will find a place that you can be, a person that you can help, an encouraging word that you can give, a note, a letter, food to drop off. We can make a difference in our everyday life. So perhaps you want to make a difference and you want to go forward, but you still don't really have any idea what your gifting is. One idea would be to ask someone who you love and trust. Ask them what they see you gravitating towards. Where do they see your gifts being used? And what are your gifts? What do they see you doing with ease? Another idea is to read a book. There is a multitude of information and quizzes that you can find to help you find your purpose. Rick Warren wrote The Purpose-Driven Life, and that has sold over 35 million copies. It's very extensive and helps you go step by step into what your purpose may be in this life. Now, remember, we can't give what we don't have. Make sure you're pouring lots of positive influences into your life. And also that you are giving self-care and self-love to yourself in the best way that you know how. You're doing a great job. Keep it up, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.